Yo, what's going on everybody? My name is Ozzy and I'm back again with another video for you guys. And today we're going to be doing a review video of the TWS i12s. Now I'm going to go over the good, the bad, and would I recommend these Apple knockoff earphones for anyone. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Do-do-do, 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 Ozzy's tech and stuff, yeah.
Alright guys, so before we get started with the video, just a quick reminder to please like and subscribe these videos as they will help me grow this channel and add more content in the future. Now, I also want to ask a question. I got a new lens for my camera and I want you guys to go back and compare and see if it looks better or not. Just from the viewfinder, I see that it looks a little bit better, but give me some opinion. Tell me what you guys think. You know, I think it looks better. Comment below. Alright guys, so the i12s. Now, after the i10s, these had a lot of hype. The i10s were very good, but they needed a couple things that needed to be improved. Longer battery life. Maybe some would say the case needed to be identical to the AirPods. I didn't have a big problem with it, but some people were saying that. And the buds needed a longer battery life. So they had a lot of good things going for them, and there was a lot of hype for the i12s to see if they would fix the problems, and in some aspects they did, but in some aspects they got a little bit worse, and in other aspects they got a lot worse. So we're gonna go over those things, and I'm gonna go ahead and start now with the bad. Now, one of the bad things, and truly one of the worst things that these earbuds have, are that they have flashing lights now. So the i10s remove the flashing lights on the earbuds, and for some reason, I don't know why, they decided to add them back on the i12s. Now, I thought we had moved past that. The i7s, the i9s had them, the i10s removed them, and now they're back on the i12s. So I'm not sure why TWS or whoever makes these made that decision, but hopefully in the next iteration they remove that. And I'm pretty sure they'll be listening to their customers, because that's not cool, man. That's not cool. Now, the good thing is that once the earbuds are paired, the lights turn off. So there's not a continuous, you know, what people say, police lights on these. You know, they turn off and they pair pretty quickly. Well, one of them pairs pretty quickly and the other one takes a little bit longer. So I'll get into that a little bit later in the video. So for those who don't know, the big drawbacks of these are that they have a 1-to-1 AirPod case. So the case is almost completely identical to the actual Apple AirPods. The thing is, the buds are not. So that's a big negative for me, and it's going to be a big negative for other people. Now, another good thing about these, you can use these separately. So the i10s, you cannot use them separately. These, you can use them separately. You have to do a little, you know, you can't just pair them really easily, but there is a different method to pair the right one versus the left one, and I'll get into that. The main earphone is the left one. Now, you remove that one, you pair it to your phone, and then you can remove the right one and it pairs to the left one, and then you're able to use both of them at the same time. Now, in order to use the right one by itself, you have to pair that one completely separately. So you remove the right one from the box or the case while leaving the left one in, and pair that one, and then you can use that one, and then vice versa. In my experience, the left one pairs in seconds. As soon as you take it out, there's a light, a red and a blue light blinking, boom, they pair. The right one, for some reason, takes around 15 to 20 seconds to pair. That's not cool, man. Now, another negative that these have is that the actual earbuds themselves are not 1-to-1 with the Apple AirPods. They're a little bit shorter, slightly shorter, the stem, and a little bit chunkier. So they will not fit in the AirPod case. They don't even fit in my i10 case. So these are a little bit bigger. The good thing is, if you have bigger ears and the AirPods keep falling off, these might be good for you because they're a little bit bigger. Now, I did take them out running or jogging. Jogging?
Veronica and I are trying this new fad called jogging. I believe it's jogging or yogging. It might be a soft J. I'm not sure, but apparently you just run.
I took these out to test out the mic quality and if they would actually fall out of my ears. And here's a quick video to show you how they did.
Hey guys, this is an audio test and a jogging test. So far I've been jogging for almost 20 minutes and the earbuds have not fallen off. So you can see, if you hear a clacking sound, it's because they're hitting my earrings. And be easy with me, guys. I'm getting back into jogging, so it's a little tough on me. But there you go. Jogging test. As far as my ears, they have not fallen out. Alright, Ozzy, back to you.
Thanks, Ozzy, and enjoy the rest of your jog. One of those. Another negative that the case has. Some say it's not a big deal. To me, it's not a huge deal, but I would say why take away the feature? Is wireless charging. The i10s had wireless charging, albeit, you know, the case would get hot, and some people say they don't trust it, but they did have that feature. And to remove it, I think they removed it because this has a button on the back, the reset button, like the AirPods. So I think they removed it for that button. But you know, why remove a cool feature? You know, why are you taking away features that, you know, the next AirPod, the AirPods 2 are supposed to have? Why would you remove it? This is a pretty good feature that they removed, and I didn't like that. That's not cool, man. Now, I did experience sometimes when I'm listening to music or a podcast, the right earbud would go mute for about a second, 2 seconds, and then pair back up. And I'm not sure why it was. It was only the right one that would lose connectivity, and it would happen more if I am like on a run or if I'm walking and I'm moving my phone around. And let's say I have my phone here and I'd move my head to the left or to the right, and it would lose connection for like a second. It wouldn't happen too often, but I would say, you know, it still happened and it would annoy me. So that's another bad thing that for some reason these things have. Again, yours might vary, but mine's did have that, and I didn't like that. So I would favor more the left one. So if I'm using one at a time at work, I would always use the left one. And then if that one got out of battery for some reason, then I would use the right one, but it would still happen. It would lose music or podcasts, and I don't know, I'm not sure why they did that. Now, another negative that I found is when pairing these up. So you take them out of the case and you put them in the ear, and there's a lot of talking going on, you know, Bluetooth paired, Bluetooth connected, beeps going all over the place, and they play separately. So it's kind of like this, you know, bad music on both of your earphones that are trying to connect. And once they connect, you know, they take about 5 to 10 seconds of this, you know, back and forth trying to connect these things. So that's another negative in my opinion. The i10s just said, you know, I think it was, you know, Bluetooth on, Bluetooth connected, and then it was a beep, and that's it. These are back and forth, you know, saying all these other different things. So that's a huge negative. I hope you guys can fix this. TWS. I hope you guys can fix this in the version after these. Now, in my opinion, the i10's audios are a lot better. And the reason I struggled with these in the beginning was because I was used to the audio from the i10's. When I moved over to these, you know, exclusively for this review, I didn't like them at the beginning. Then they grew on me a little bit, and I got used to the sound and the feel of them. But I think these ran out of battery once, and I went back to the i10's because those had batteries. And, you know, the audio is so much better on the i10's. I think these get a little bit louder, but the audio is a lot clearer, a lot crisp. These are a little bit muddled, and I'm not in no way, form, an audiophile. I don't know how to tell the mids, the highs, nothing like that, but I do know how to tell if the sound is clear and when it's not clear. And for some reason, these are not clear, and the i10's are miles ahead. I'm not sure why they took a step back on that, but it is what it is. So let's go over some of the positives that these have. It's not all negative, there's some positive. And for one of the positives, the case. The case is one-to-one with the Apple AirPod case. The only thing that's missing is on the back, they don't have, let's see if I can get it here, they don't have the made by Apple in California logo there. But it is one-to-one with the Apple AirPods as far as this little hinge here, the button back here, the lightning adapter to charge them up, you know, the feel of it, feels a lot like it. It's a little bit more plasticky. It doesn't feel too premium. It's actually a little bit light compared to the Apple AirPods. and they're lighter than the i10s, I guess because of the wireless charging. The i10s feel a little bit more premium, but as far as the look of the case, they're pretty spot on to the Apple AirPods. So if you're trying to do stealth mode on someone, you want to make someone think you have Apple AirPods, if that's your thing, then this is the case for you. I personally prefer the i10s, and for different reasons. You know, I like the LEDs in the front to tell me when they're charging. These actually have an LED on the top, just like the Apple AirPods, so that's pretty cool. But as far as the case, 1-to-1 to Apple. Another positive is the longer battery life. Now I was getting about 2.5, maybe 3 hours of battery on the i10s, and these got me closer to 4. So I was getting I would sometimes go over the 4 if I was muting or just had them on standby, and but 2.5, 3 hours with the i10s, 4, maybe it's slightly more. So you're getting a little bit, you know, around an hour more battery life. And for some people that's important. If you're, you know, if you don't want to be charging these things all the time, the extra battery is a plus. So that's good on them. Like I mentioned, these do get a little bit louder, but the sound in my opinion isn't as clear as the i10s. But if you want something that's a little bit louder and you really want to blow your eardrums out, these are not it, but these will get close to those. All right. Another big plus for these is that you can use them separately. The i10s, you cannot use them separately. These you can. The right one had, in my unit, they had a little bit of problems with cutting in and out, like I mentioned, but you can use them separately. So if you deplete the battery on one, you can put in the other one and you're good to go. Now these have a lot better touch controls than the i10s. So you touch once on either one of them to play and pause, and then I think on the right one you touch twice to skip forward, on the left one you touch twice to skip backwards. And they also have different touch functionalities, like maybe, you know, touch 3 times or touch 5 times or something like that, but I didn't get too into that, so I can't comment on that one. But I just did the skip forward and skip back, and it worked actually pretty good, a lot better than the i10s. So on that aspect, they did get that better than the i10s. I did test these on Netflix and YouTube, so there's very minimal video lag. The i9s had really bad ones. The i10s, it was slight, but you can still tell these got a little bit closer, so that's good on them. Alright, so would I recommend these headphones? I would, if you're interested in a couple things. Now, if you're interested in a 1-to-1 Apple case, this is probably as close as you're gonna get to the Apple cases, okay? Once you open them and start using them, they're very different. They couldn't be you know, any more different. The i10s get a lot closer to the Airpod style, to the Apple, than these do. But as far as the case, if you really want something that looks like an Apple product, then this is going to be your best bet. Also, if you want longer battery life. Now, I could recommend the i10s, but those only have 2.5, 3 hour battery life, while these have 4, and you know, might be able to get 4.5 hours on each one. So if you really want something that gives you longer battery life, then these are probably going to be it. Also, like I mentioned before, if you have bigger earlobes and the i10s or the Apple AirPods keep falling out, these might be better because these are slightly bigger, so they'll give you a tighter fit in your ears. And if you want to use these separately, you can. So if you're one that wants to use one at a time, if you work in an office or you're at the gym and you want to listen to conversations while still having music in your ear, then you can use these. One at a time, that's a big plus. Good job, guys. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are considering buying these i12s, you can go to Nokis.com and they'll have them there. I think they got stock again, so you'll be able to order them there. And if you use my coupon code Tech and Stuff, I'll put it somewhere over here. Tech and Stuff 10, you'll get actually 15% off your purchase this time. It used to be 10. I reached out to Nokis and see if they can bump that coupon code up, and they provided a 15% off. Now, I had to buy these on Nokis.com myself, so they didn't provide it. So my opinions on these are completely my opinion. But if you do want to purchase it, you know, go ahead and get yourself 15% off. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you made your decision whether to get them or not, you know, a little bit clearer. And remember to like and subscribe, as it will help my channel out, produce more videos for you guys. If you have any comments or you have questions on these earbuds, comment below. I'll try my best to answer them. And have a good day. Peace.